What is going on, people of the Content Cast? Now we're back in Ibiza, San Antonio Bay, and I know that people say ads, you've got to go here on a night, you've got to go there on a night, you've got to go there on a night, but I'm in Ibiza again, and I've already did an Ibiza vlog, but I'm here on a night, so I'll show you exactly what I see. Now I've already seen some drama down the strip. I'll include the footage now. I didn't get it, like. I don't know what's happened to that poor bloke, but something's definitely kicked off. The busies are there and checking his gums out, checking whether he's been caught for something, whether he's been in a fight, or who knows. But it's been juicy. In fact, he's some police again, but they are marching up and down the street at the minute, which is crazy. It's just, you're seeing this a lot at the minute. I don't know if this is just the night that I've picked, but for the people who are watching this is clearly a decent night because there's going to be some dramas. But I've never seen that before. The lads that are flinging X, Y and Z on the beer are getting stopped. So if you have been to Ibiza and you see this regularly and people are getting stopped, searched and all that type of stuff, let us know if that's something that's always happened or if it's something that only I'm spotting now. Because I know that I've been to Ibiza quite a few times. I've never seen this level of kind of policing of this area. The beer on a night, it's not quite the same as during the day, but it's closing time at Ocean. A few stragglers hanging around, a few stragglers kicking about, and there's sniffer dogs with police here, so I didn't know what's going on. Hang on. Who knows? He's pulled, the lad. He's pulled, so fair play to the boy. But that sniffer dog, and they're waiting outside at Ocean now. It seems like something kind of sinister's going on. It's mad, because again, I know people are going to go, you're doing this for effect, or you're doing this for drama, but legit, I've been here a lot, and I've never seen this type of shit going on. I feel like something is in the air tonight. Something is definitely in the air. It's weird to see the beds empty. Everyone knows how much I love it in there. But while I'm here for these few days, no partying, no Ocean for me. Just exploring the place again. Got a man behind us vomiting all over the place. Been there. A couple of people shagging in the sea there. Let's see if I can get this on cam. Get your balloons, lads. I've noticed when I've got the camera out, I'm not getting offered anything. It's like a security tool, isn't it? Bit of evening entertainment going on. The hotel, whatever it's called. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. But I'm assuming viewers of this video, they'll know someone who stayed there if they haven't stayed there themselves.
Sorry, I'm just having a
Very superstitious. It's happened again, lads. Cock on a bench. I just can't help it, can I? Like, every time I see some kind of graffiti of a knob on a wall or a cock on a bench or whatever it is, it just take away from the seriousness of the video, so I do apologise. Oh, this looks like a nice little place. Bay Beach Club. Looks like a vibe in there, doesn't it? Never actually been in there yet. Busy's, tag off. It's the Mandem. And these boys right here are the ones that didn't pull at Ocean. Ithaca. Looks kind of busy tonight. For reference, it is a Sunday night as well. Yes, lad.
What's that, Reading?
Yes, mate. You enjoying your time in Ibiza?
Of course.
Are you? What you been doing?
Well, my friends in Ibiza.
Are you out here on your own?
No, my friends.
Ah, right.
That's your fucking kid.
It is, aye. Well, you enjoy yourself, mate.
Be nice. Right, we'll go to...
Well, he's fucking mong. Don't know what he was saying, but he was definitely a bit too peshed. This looks lush though. Capir. Is it Capir? It looks absolutely beautiful. We've got this staggering bastard following us.
Right, I'm fucking next to Paradise.
You're lost.
Right, fine. I love you.
Have you found him, mate?
I love you. But it's not my fault that I'm the best. To be fair, there's some country fucking Newcastle.
Sunderland, mate. No, Newcastle here. Sunderland.
It's not my fault, right? We'll go to... Right, it's not my fucking fault, right? See see that thing?
Aye.
I went up that.
Did you?
Oh,
right.
God.
Aye, I get in trouble with it all the time.
Fucking
Right,
hell.
fine, right. See you later.
What do you do, matey?
Oh, see you later. Have a good night.
Absolutely, fuck all.
You're not doing now.
Mate,
Where you been, like?
I'm a fucking nightmare. Hello. How are you?
Where have you actually been today?
Neighbour, how are you?
You been anywhere?
Neighbour. Well,
He's been anywhere. Definitely been somewhere. He's getting done here. Something's going on. Definitely a lock-up mission. Do you definitely know where you're going?
I don't actually give a fuck.
He didn't give a fuck. Right,
I have
mate.
no idea.
Well, have a good night, mate.
Right,
Look after yourself, mate.
Love you.
Right.
Love you.
See you in a bit, mate. Guardia Civil. So as I was approached by the drunk geezer, who I think is going to get stopped again, seeing these Guardia Civil, the police over here, searching all the lads up and down. And if you look on cam, if I can do it, see the people behind us there, he's getting searched and all. So again, this is something I've never seen before, like people getting searched up and down the beer area. Part of us would have thought it would have happened, but actually seeing it, you know that there is actually a bit of enforcement on there and things are trying to get people are clamping down on obviously dodgy ongoings, which is don't know if it's good or bad, but it's happening. And over the road there is a pizza shop that I went to, and you can get pizza by the slice, €5 slice of pizza, and let us tell you now, it is absolutely unbelievable. But it's a weird one. I don't really know what to make of it when you see all the police all over the place, because I feel like they're stopping the fun, but at the same time they're keeping people safe, which is ultimately important. I've got a daughter. If she was out, I want to make sure there was police all over the place. But at the same time, I've also been a young lad, and I've done a fair bit of partying in my time. And the last thing you want to see when you're trying to get off your napper is a bunch of busies everywhere, stopping and searching people. You know what I mean? This person I will never ever forget in my life. Good old square. There's always a nice vibe about this place. Morning, dinner time, night time. But where's not so nice is the West End. So I want to take you up there because we're definitely going to see some sights and speak to some people. Natural kebab, 100% organic kebab, mate. Funny story about this Burger King. So I went in there with me mate and we ordered a Whopper meal. And one of the burgers tasted like a foot. There you go. So this sushi and what's that one called? Tamaki samba. What I can tell you, if you're looking for a bit of food or a nice bit of grub, like look at that. Beautiful place. And I've been to a couple of little places around here over the years. They've all changed now, but even then, like the look, branding and stuff, they look very similar. But they're all independent little shops. So if you want some nice food, you want to be in a good location, and you don't want to get amongst like the proper Raji Central, get into them places, because the food is bang on. Like I say, I'm walking up like the main West End strip now, and we're gonna definitely see some sights. And I've been one of them sites before. But now, as a 35-year-old, it's I come to you with a different pair of eyes. That's got to be the seediest bar in the man. Tell you what we'll do, pick away. So this has all been done since I was last here. So they've done like some kind of art shite. If you watch the last Ibiza vlog, they told us, I spoke to one of the people who were actually painting it, and they told us what it was all about. I think it was the council putting a lot of money in. This is like the rowdiest part of Ibiza here. It's a weekend as well, for reference. And I'm just that weirdo walking up with a camera, not on the drink. And for someone who likes to have a party and is used to all this type of stuff, let us tell you now, it is solid to get your camera out when you're sober. That's where they had all the shite. But I tell you what we're going to do, we're going to spin round. That's the Irish bar shenanigans. Again, featured on my last vlog. Busies, kicking around. Quick lap dance, lads. I wonder, in fact, I dare you, if you've been in there for a lap dance and you're watching this, subscribe to the channel. So you're going to get all the blokes unsubscribing now thinking, shit, he's caught us. They do a naughty kebab. If anyone wants a kebab and they're on the West End, gone there. Naughty. And there's hell on down here, there's going to be a frisk. Hell on. This has got to be the most sinister, seedy little place I've ever been to. So you park a car, lads. No one's getting out. So I know that in plenty of the videos, bins and shit has been a running theme, but just in the West End of Ibiza, it's no different. Because that is canny lifting, I'm not going to lie. However, if the camera is picking us up, what I do know, and I can guarantee it, I'm not just sticking up for it because it's my favourite place, that will be gone in the morning. That will be gone in the morning. In fact, I might even come down in the morning just to see, but that 100% will be gone in the morning because they are on top of it around here. When it comes to keeping the place clean, obviously Ibiza brings a lot of tourism, so it is in their best interest if they want the tourists to come here to make sure it's always clean and kept for people to come and enjoy the place. So just for reference, I came yesterday on the 9th of August, and again, it's probably a good kind of time to come to show you it in its purest form, because this is about as busy as it's going to get. It's not going to be busier 2 weeks ago, it's not going to be any busier 2 weeks time. It's only going to die off really from now, so we're probably hitting it peak time to be here. I don't know if you can see, but at the top of this street, that is the bin men. So never mind me saying it'll be done in the morning, even better, the bin men or the council are on it tonight. So if anyone is coming to Ibiza, that place there, I've stayed there loads. unbelievable. It's called the Stick Urban Hotel. Proper nice. It is a bit spenny, I will say. I mean, I'm saying spenny. Depends where you're gone. But a couple of nights in there will probably do you. Maybe 500 quid. The location is, I mean, you've just seen where I've been. The West End's literally there. So you're within distance to like Skinny Kitchen and places like that down the port. And obviously you've got San Antonio along the road, like the actual Bay Area. And it's mint. And then further this way, you've got like a little Cove Beach, which is absolutely lush, and also it is a banging location for anyone who's coming. Good for couples. Never took me little one there, but if you're in a couple, or if you're with the lads or whatever, or the lasses, good place to stay. The Stick Urban Hotel. Looks rambling here. Class places like that. It's like, again, in the middle of nowhere now. Sort of, if you can work it out, you've got Mambo's down that street. And then when you come up, you've literally got nothing really round here. Then you get a restaurant like that where clearly it's full and it looks like there's loads of locals in it. And for me, it's like when you see places like that, that's where you know where to eat. So again, restaurant Benitez. It's rammed. I've never actually been there, but I would definitely go on. Could be a hidden gem. Let us know if you've been. Control yourself, people. Be safe. I was just thinking as well about, you know, when I was going up and down the Bay and then up through the West End and that, let us know your thoughts if you thought it was busy or not. But I think it is something good to note that while we are in the busiest time of the year, the actual time of day, it's about midnight now, most people are going to be either having prees or in the clubs or going to the clubs. So the people who are left in the bars and stuff at this time of night, it's probably not going to be as busy as what it would have been maybe a couple of hours ago. So obviously people were going to go in there before the clubs, etc. Or down Mambo's or whatever it is, not the day with the night. But again, midnight, that's pretty much all you're going to see, because people obviously are not going to go there after clubs. And the people who maybe would have went there on another night, they're in a club right now. So this is probably the truest form of how busy it is in San An at this time of the year, this time of night. This is a kind of mad place for anybody who's into CBD, 24/7 CBD. Got to have a little look, haven't we? Got to check it out. So you can pick all your buds and that there. Blueberry hydro, super lemon hydro, dry kush, dry caramel, peanut butter. The names are mad on these, like. But basically, I can get your cannabis cookies and all that. Order, tap your card, and enjoy your night, basically. But let us know if you've seen stuff like this before. In fact, I think that's the first. I've been to places in the world where there is stuff like that, but I've never seen them in Ibiza as of yet. That's the first one I've seen. And again, for reference, I don't know if you know the area, but I'm opposite a supermarket. You've got Mambo's there's a car park just behind here. Mambo's is like just behind that. And 24-hour CBD. 24-hour cannabis. This is cool as out. Something that the UK definitely need, right? So, look at these. How cool are these? Zebra crossings that light up. Signs lit up. I mean, they didn't stop for you, like. But, cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Bet there's a few clowns in there. Coliseo, El Sergo, Keno de Froda, Producciones, Dola. You're on the dole. I just thought, I've got to give you something, because a lot of people do say ads, you need to come to this place at night, you've got to go here at night. How many times have people said go to Elsick at night, go to fucking Washington, go to Newcastle, go to Sunderland, go here, go there, go any rough estate? I will. But what we're doing now is, in Ibiza, there is a lot of crime, there is a lot of dodgy shit that goes on, there is all them things. So if you're gonna see anything kick off, or you're gonna see any kind of dodge, it's gonna be Ibiza in it. It's gotta be. And I'm at a Coolers Out little beach today. And it's not where the main bay is in San Antonio, along there. I'm pointing over there, but it's actually along there. I'm not over there because it's absolutely ramo, but I found a lovely little cove which I come to quite a bit when I'm in Ibiza. I'll show you in a second. But what you want to do is, from this supermarket, get yourself a packet of watermelon, some rehydration water, but then, my favourite, Damn Lemon, which is it's basically like a San Miguel Radler, if you've had one of those, or an Amstel Radler. It's like a little shandy lemon drink. It's beautiful. 3.2% as well. So, aye, absolutely class. Little hack. I'll show you the beach now. Getting loads of new subscribers, so I just want to say first and foremost thank you to every single person every day who joins and subscribes. I still can't believe people actually listen to my mush. But when I've seen vlogging channels or just content that I've consumed on YouTube, I always think, how do you get to travel? How do you get to do this? Obviously this is something I do for a living. I do travel the world. I do get to work with different brands, profiles, influencers, from people from all over the world, and I'm very fortunate to get to do that. But it is something I build up myself. It's called the Content PT. I'm not really... Wait, have a little look. If you want to have a look on Instagram. But it's cool as out. Proper cool. Something I'm really proud of. And get to do this. Get to have holidays and get to kind of work on my own terms, if you like. And I know that sounds really cliche. And no, I'm not one of these people who talk about making 10 grand a month and all that jazz. But what I will say is, while I'm on this, I do have a community called The Content Life. Anybody can join it. If you're someone who maybe is sick of the 9-to-5 job, if you're sick of having fake friends in the workplace, you want to move the needle, you want to learn how to utilise social media to try and make some money, or even just do it full time. A lot of my friends do it where they're making sickening money. That's not me. I'm not making sickening money like a lot of these people, but I do get to have a cool as fuck life. So if it is something you're interested in, you want to know how to, even if it's create better content, again, utilise content on social media, how to actually make money off it, how to get cheap hotels, how to get cheap travel, how to work with brands, profiles, influencers, or you just want to get out of your shit situation that you're in, have a look at the link in the description of this video. So just walked up from that little beach I've just showed you, which is down there. Yes, still having me damn lemon. And they're doing a lot of work around here, like they're putting a lot of money in the area. The strip down to Mambo's, like the street, is literally down there, and that is getting revamped a bit. I'll show you a bit later on. But then you also come across like buildings like this, where they look like these apartments could be lush. I mean, location-wise, pure 10 out of 10. Then they're just full of graffiti, and then it just shows you, again, I've said it before, like I am a fan of graffiti. I cannot lie, I am. But when you see stuff like that, hello, mate. Hey. All right. When you see stuff like that, it makes you think that these places are more derelict than what they are, if you know what I mean. So I've come into a place called Joy Coffee. Now, I don't know if it's the same place that I vlogged last night, you know, it was really busy. But we've walked up today and most places are dead, walking up to where I'm staying. And this one's rammed, so... Well, I'm saying rammed, it's not rammed, but there's quite a few people in. So, stopped for a spot of lunch and I thought, camera's back out, might as well show you. And I'll tell you how much this meal costs, whatever I do get. Whether it's a meal or not, who knows. So, this place, Joy Coffee, gonna be honest with you, avoid it at all costs. They are rude as out, like ridiculous. So I went in, asked for a menu, she asked, because I was filming, you know, and I was doing like little bits of filming. She was a bit like, what's he filming for? I was like, have you got a menu? They would not bring a menu over. Asked twice, no menu at all. So fuck it, I've left. So I've only just found an absolute worldie of a place. It's called Legay, or Legay, I don't know. But if you check this menu out, it is next level. Obviously you've got all your dirty food, your burgers and that, which to be fair I am clamming for. Got your toast, your breakfast, all your eggs, avocado eggs, Benedict, all that jazz. Got your smoothies, juices, cocktails, beers, all that balls. However, what I'm going for is one of these power plates, an energy plate. Grilled chicken breast, roasted sweet potato, avocado, small mixed salad, beetroot hummus, served with carrot sticks. $13.50. But I couldn't say no when he said, you get a drink with all them meals. Why didn't you swap out your Coke and I'll give you a beer? And I was like, mate, I want a Coke. You know what he said? Oh, bro, you're in Ibiza. Fair enough. What's the word in Spanish? But, cheers. Banging that. Estrella. I do like Cruz Campo. Estrella is nice and all, but to be fair, what do you prefer when you go away? Obviously, every country you go to and all that, they've kind of got their own drink native to that place, especially beers, lagers, etc. Obviously, Estrella, Spanish. I get a little bit sick of it when I drink too much of it, but for this trip, I've only been having radlers every now and again. But I'm kind of sick of them. They just taste like Fanta Lemon. They're unreal. But when you're having them time after time after time, and you're going in the pool, and you're going for a walk, and then you're just having radlers all the time, it just tastes like you're having Fanta Lemon. Whereas an Estrella kind of cuts that. But Cruz Campo or Estrella, what you choosing? Absolutely cannot wait for this bait. Like, so let's see how it is. Power plate, energy plate. What a plate of bait. Chicken breast, hummus, carrot sticks, avocado, cucumber, sweet potato and some salad. Bosh. Well, hat, hair, don't care. But just came out of that calf legué, I'm going to call it, for the Craic, but it was absolutely lush. Really, really nice. So like I say, I got that energy plate, which was banging. And do you know what, like, as much as there is a lot of available healthy options in Ibiza, it's one of the reasons why I absolutely love it. Yes, it's nice to find like a nice dirty burger and stuff, and we all like to pig out and all that, but it is nice, you know, when you find somewhere where you just like eating, and that's definitely the spot. It's really close to where I'm staying as well, so literally I am staying just along here, and it's literally just there, legué. But I do highly recommend that place for anybody who's looking for a bit clean bait. And like I said, they do protein smoothies, juices, fucking all kinds of shit there. Just going to cater for a load of people, which is class. Ideal scenario. I'll take that all day, champ. Gonna have to let this knack again past now. It's mad, you know, when you're doing these type of videos, because ultimately, no matter where you are, you always want to find like just something to report on or something to film. And I think like when I'm out and about, again, I've said it a million times now, like I'm just showing you what I see. And when you're in somewhere like this through the daytime, Ibiza, like it's lush, man. Like proper lovely. So it's like, it's really hard to report. So I feel like, are these vlogs shite? Like, or shall I keep making them? Let us know. If you've liked it, or you like this type of stuff, just hit the like button. And then at least that lets us know. But if you don't, definitely don't just like it for the sake of it, or you know us or whatever. Because it gives us like a true understanding of who actually watches this type of stuff. But right, need some more tinnies. Hola. Just having a little look. Thank you. Right, can't see any rattler in here, mate. Oh, knee wears. Well, look at them. Bad lads. Little cans of Corona. Mint them. Not for me though. I want some radler. Oh, there we're gone. There's a radler for the boy. Cruz Campo lemon. Limon. Tinny's collected, and I am on a mission to find the Ibiza final boss. So, for anybody who's watching this, let me know what your thoughts are of the Ibiza final boss. Obviously, he's a lad from our area, isn't he? Well, our area, if you're from the northeast, he's from Newcastle, Gateshead, something like that. And I know that he's been captured at Ocean Beach, hasn't he? And isn't it mad, the power of the internet? You can do something totally like, just for the crack, you can go and have a bit of a session or whatever. Someone films you, put you on the internet, and you become famous. Imagine how overwhelming that would be. Absolutely crazy that, but fair play to the lad. Because ultimately now he's in a position where he's probably going to build a platform, a life, make a shitload of money. Fair play to him. And you will see him on the podcast. I can tell you that. Not saying nothing else. So for evening bait, come down there. Al Ayoun. Missing Mambos tonight. Everyone who knows me knows how much I love Mambo's, been there every night. I'm going to give it a miss tonight. I'm going to get some bait in this Al Ayoun, but I'm not going to miss the sunset, because check this out for a view. And then just to sweeten the viewing for you all, a pint of Alhambra. Banging pint. Not the best pint in the world, but it's banging. I do prefer Estrella, can't lie. But beggars can't be choosers and all that. Check this out. I went for the chicken Caesar salad. Got extra chicken, double the protein. Our lass got a goat's cheese salad and the little one pizza. But all I can say when I look at that, that is just protein on a plate. And then you've got our man. I just don't think it gets better, like, in all honesty. I think you'll be anywhere in the world. Nowhere's gonna be as good as this view, some good food. We're in Ibiza, best place in the world. It's just unbelievable. Everyone knows I'm an absolute Karen when it comes to bait, but the food came over, you know what I've just showed you? It was breaded chicken. I ordered double. I didn't want double fried chicken, but this is what they brought back for us, which I'm much happier about, but it does look like it does look like Elton John's farted on me salad. Check out the vibes. So currently just at Mambo's, and you've got Mr. Jam performing in there. Mr. Jam. Especially if you're from Sunderland, Newcastle area. Remember Lovedoor? Mr. Jam used to perform. And what a vibe, man. Just unbelievable. And this video in particular is for all my mates who've never done Ibiza, who've never been here, never seen it. They want to walk around. Ads, what's Mambo's like? What's this place like? What's that place like? This video is for you. Cafe Del Mar. Definitely the quiet one out of the two though. It's a no from me though. It's a no from me. Knee chance am I getting on them balloons. Again, I'm gonna reach out. Who's on the balloons? Is it something you're into? Let us know. Space Calf is always a bounce. Space Calf is always a vibe. Live DJ, bar. People sitting out, chilling. They've just watched the sunset. They've had a good time. But that is always a vibe. And the debate and all. But I know that is a vibe. That, like, don't know if you can say, but basically, this along here, that's all the beer. You've got like Ocean and all the bars and shit along there. You know, when I walked across there yesterday, when I went to Attica and that, when we're outside, and we saw that drunken bloke. Shout at him, by the way. He was game as out, wasn't he? Game as mustard him. But even these places are here, all busy. Insane. So this place here, Rita's Canita, is next door to Skinny. If you see Skinny there, is Skinny dead? Well, there's a few people in. But this, I'm telling you, no matter when you come, morning, lunch, evening, it is absolutely ramo, no matter what. And I've never even been there. And just let you know, if you didn't know, I've been to Ibiza a few times, but I've never been there yet. So if anyone's been, let us know. I can only assume it must be unbelievable. But I've heard it's like local grub, and that would probably suit me down to the T. So, hi, Rita's Canita, or Rita's Canitas. Already scranned, but could not walk past KFC and not getting out. So I got myself 2 hot wings and some gravy in this dip. And I didn't order the gravy or the dip, so I reckon it's a ploy. What they do is they do that so you get more food to use the gravy with. And I absolutely love KFC gravy. Coming back down the San Antonio Strip for the second night in a row. Show you how fucking lit it is if you're into this type of thing. Our the news game, who's doing the slingshot. A glimpse of Eden through there. I would say that's one of the places I've actually never been to out in Ibiza, Eden. Done pretty much everywhere else, but never been to Eden. I've heard that it's getting worse in that place. There is some good parties that do get thrown down there, but I've heard like I wouldn't trust my daughter in Eden, put it that way. But I know, like I say, there is some good parties in there. I think my mate Shaq was in there very recently, I think last week. He might be from there this Friday actually. Es Paradise, which is there back in the day, and I'm talking probably 10 years ago. The people of the northeast who know Lovedoor, they know Tub Tub Palace, they used to do a night in there. Lovedoor, Es Paradise. They had like Fat Man Scoop, Mr. Jam, who was down at Mambo's tonight. They had all that going on. They had some class people there actually, over the years. But I don't know. Still an absolute Kevin and Perry vibe, don't it? Busy one tonight, boys. Fairly platonic tonight, no dramas. Get yourselves into Boo, lads. Any dickheads as of yet, I'm sure we'll catch some knackers. Is he a knacker? Is he a knacker? Coming back down the West End here, we've noticed there's busies all over. I don't know if you can see, you can't see them now, but they're marching up that way on. But you do see that there's less kind of dealers and shit kicking about, which is mad. And like I say, I don't know if it's the fact that there's busies everywhere or that kind of presence, but people seem more happy, or there's just less shit going on, is a better word. And I'm right in the mix of it all. And it's now put good vibes, to be fair. And like I say, I don't know if that's the fact that there's just some kind of police presence, but there is like security everywhere. So I don't know what the crack is. I mean, there's still people selling balloons and shit, but I think that's okay in it. But there's less dealers and people doing dodgy shit kicking about. So I don't know if that's a time of the year thing. I don't know if it's just the fact that I've been unlucky and caught on a midnight. But I'd feel comfortable letting someone who I know mooch around here. And I've never always said that before. A lot of places I'll say like I wouldn't trust them mooching around if I knew them and loved them, type of thing. But I think I'd put the trust in them tonight for this one. Fat Boy Slim, oi oi. Because a lot of people want to know what Mambo's like, and obviously people who know me and see the channel and have saw me Ibiza videos in the past know I'm a massive fan of Ibiza, best place in the world, but Mambo's in particular is probably the best place on planet Earth for me. Fat Boy Slim's on tonight, which is really fucking cool. Cool as fuck vibe. Now better, we've actually missed the sun. Well, we haven't missed the sunset, the sun is just behind the clouds. The sun hasn't set yet, but I catch it every single time pretty much, so I'm always here. And it's unbelievable, what a vibe. But unfortunately tonight, like I say, we're not going to see the sun going down, but it doesn't stop this atmosphere, this vibe. The sun is setting, however we won't see it. Oi oi mate.
Looky.
This, looky. Ah, I missed it. This guy over here, he's just nearly went his length. Let's see if he trips. Is he gonna trip? Is he gonna trip? He's already fell, but I weren't recording. Is he gonna trip? Is he gonna trip? Is she gonna trip? skin on. So we're at Mambo's trying to spot a numpty. But as I say, the vibe's always mint down here, so I don't think I'm going to see any numpties. But let's see if I can. He was a numpty. I'm just going to hoing myself amongst it here, like. Right in the mix. What's he filming for? Oi, oi, lad. I love the fact that people, you know, when you're vlogging and you're just walking through the middle of a crowd, I don't give a shit, mate. It's funny, but you're getting people who are like that. I suppose this is what they call taking it all in. Balloons on the gun. Oh no, it was shades. I was dying to eat, you know, right? So I was walking along here with me little one earlier on. I was dying to eat, you know, so I was walking along here, you know, the blokes who sell balloons and that. I was kind of going, how much is it to do like a little toy poodle? Little balloon for the little one? Can you imagine his response? No, 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 no. I mean, I wear. I wear, man. This is the bloke. I'll never forget. I think I got a glimpse of him in the vlog earlier, and I will see that fucker in my dreams. So quick little hack for anybody, you probably do know it already, but if you're going from San Antonio Bay to San Antonio over the bay, jump on a boat taxi, £5. Doesn't matter which side you're staying on, for a £5. I mean, taxis are prices out around there, and they're solid to get. So it's something to definitely bear in mind, and a bit of an experience, and I'll jump on a boat. Tallest man in the world, approaching. His bird doesn't even need to sit down. Busy's tag off. So, sitting in the square of San Antonio, we've got a fucking lunatic on me left. When I say lunatic, I mean unbelievable dancer. We'll just wait until we catch him on camera. For reference, it's him in the blue shirt at the back of these four lads. And he's filming him, watch. Look at him over there. The beat are at its finest, folks. This might as well be a food vlogging channel now, but that's a kebab. That is a chicken wrap. Hang on. Let's just show you inside of that. And I can confirm it's naughty, and it's from Natural Kebab, which is right on the front of this little square thing. I can't remember, I don't know what this is called. I think it's just San Antonio Square, where the taxis and that are. Really nice. So all that bait came to £13.80, £13.80. And it was absolutely lovely. Definitely at the spot if you're a fan of kebabs or kebab wraps. I actually got a chicken one, but I've showed you it anyway, but that was banging. But here's a little pro tip for you, and I learnt this the hard way. That is not chili sauce. That is, I mean, looking at them all, you can see now, but when that wasn't there, I thought that was chili and garlic. No, I put tomato ketchup all over me wrap. Another night back in the West End. Cameras are out. Put your gear away. Balloons are gone mental. Get the balloons down, you lads. So I don't know if you managed to clock that little bit there on camera, but I was filming, walking along the road, and you almost saw like the bloke with the balloons, dishing them out. There was some gadget on the corner that was staring at us, wouldn't take his eyes off us. can't lie, I definitely felt nervous. And he sort of looked at us, clocked us. I tried to pretend I was doing something else with the camera. And then he sort of shot up in front to tell other people. So he was definitely on us there, like, so, not gonna lie, arse fell out, did a 180, not worth it. But if you go back a couple of minutes, you'll actually see a deal on the corner as well. Don't know if you clocked it, but I did. Another derelict building. Don't even think this one's under construction, because the last time I came here it was exactly the same. But I do actually think there's some law here where if a building's not finished, they don't get taxed on it or something. I don't know what the actual rule is. If you know, let us know. But like, what they'll do is they'll build a hotel, for instance, and then not do the top floor. So like, if it's under construction, they don't get taxed on it because it's not a finished building. I think there is something in that. I'm not entirely sure how true it is, but there's something there. Oh, what shades are these? These are by Circular. Unbelievable, aren't they? I know. But anyway, I'm just walking down the Mambo Strip bit and on the coast, and it's just fucking gorgeous. Pardon me French, but it's just unbelievable, like. And again, had to get the camera out. But isn't it mad to think, when you're in a place like this, is it just me? I'm actually catching a flight back home today, back to Sunderland. Funny enough, we're back to Newcastle then, we're back to Sunderland. But I always think, and it's negative as out in it, but it's like, this time tomorrow I'm going to be back at home. Well, this time tonight I'm going to be at home, but to think tomorrow I'm going to be mooching around Sunderland, grafting on the business, doing podcasts and all that type of jazz. But today I'm walking along this lovely place. Just does not get better than that, lads. You know that place I told you about last night, or the place that you saw earlier in the vlog, Rita's Carnitas. I'd never tried it, and once I got it in my head and realised how busy it is all the time, I've got to try it, like. So I thought, why not get myself down here, have some pouch before I go to the airport to get back home to Blighty, and I'll show you what I'm going to get, how much it costs, all that jazz. So I ordered a mince wrap, a little popular, went for one of them, a pint, nachos with guacamole and salsa. I mean, that looks like Tommy K. I think it's a running thing in Ibiza. Looks more like chip and dip. The Ben quesadilla, and another minced beef one for our lass, with a bevy, a sangria, and a Coke, which is not here, but I'll tell you at full price. And wallop. And I think that is evidence that Rita's Carnitas, or Rita's Cantinas, as it might be called, is an absolute score. I think it's been here for years, and I've been coming to Ibiza for years. Been here that many times, and I've never been here, as I said, to try it. You know, the best way I can describe it is like home cooking. Like, it was basically just mince in a wrap, to be fair. It was really nice. Nachos got demolished, my plate got demolished. Our last in the van still scrambling theirs. Insane, but now it's time for one of them. More works going on. If you look right up that street, got works going on constantly, putting a lot of time, money and effort into the place. Feels like the road was improved in the West End, but it's still a bit of a shithole, this bit, to be fair. As much as there's been some unbelievable nights and really calm vibes, there's also been a lot of dodginess. Like I say, that bloke, last night it was, for reference, clearly had a problem with his filming, so I swerved that one. But I think I'm going to end the video here, people, because I've got a flight to catch in 3 hours. Head back, quick dip in the pool, get me case, and then zoom straight to the airport to come back home, back to Sun Lane. But if you want to join my community and you want to change your life, you know what to do. Drop us a line, and I mean it and all. I'm not just one of them people who talk shite. Like, you can genuinely change your life. I've managed to do it. Managed to completely change my life from the days when I was working on Nissan and call centres and all that type of shit. And if a lad like me can do it, anyone can. Believe us when I say that. But you've just got to know how. If you want to work with brands, you want to utilise social media, you want to travel the world, create content, know how to make money from content, it doesn't matter what you want to do. If you're sick of your 9-to-5 job, if you're sick of having these fake friends at work, going to the office on a Monday morning, a bit pissed off, feeling a bit empty, a bit lost, just drop us a line on socials and you can join that. Or if there's a link in the description, click that. But let us know if you like the video. I did try to show you around Ibiza. Now obviously I've been here that many times. I know the area inside out. I know the best places to go. I know the worst places to go. I do know when it gets dodgy. I know certain places to travel to. I know where you should definitely avoid, where you should go for food. Hang on. Oh well, he was getting after it. He was doing burpees at the side of us. But if you like this one, please do let us know. But if you didn't, and you didn't like the video and you thought it was shite, you didn't like it. Because the more people that like it, basically, it gives us like a true understanding of, yes, ads, keep putting this type of content out. Doesn't matter whether you're in Ibiza, or you're in fucking Thorny Close in Sunderland, or you're in Elsick in Newcastle, or you're in Miami. Doesn't matter. If you like us walking about and telling you exactly what I see and what my thoughts are and having food and stuff like that, let us know. Also let us know what type of stuff you want to see, because if you're someone who says, actually, you know what it is, I like it when you go to restaurants and tell us how much things cost, or I like it when you tell us how much this was, or I like it when you tell us what the food tastes like or whatever. I know it can be handy, because I know when I'm going to a place, especially not somewhere like Ibiza, but somewhere where I've never been before, I'll often watch someone who's been to certain restaurants, bars, clubs, restaurants, events, whatever it may be, whatever I'm interested in, gyms, and then I'll normally trust their reviews. So if you like this type of content, let us know. If you don't, definitely don't like it. And if you're here for the podcast, that's sound and all, I really appreciate it. Got podcasts coming every single Monday. Some of the guests that are already recorded, it's going to blow your fucking tits off. Like, I mean that. Like, big names, like huge names as well, which has blown me away to manage to think I've pulled it off. But I know that people do enjoy the podcast, and a lot of people are. I think at least 13, 14,000 here are here just because of the podcast. But if you're new and you've just seen the video because of these walkabouts, thank you. And see you in the next one. Sound. Now I know I already finished the vlog, but O'Leary's, Ibiza Airport. This is something I look forward to every time I come to Ibiza. Check these out. 15 buffalo wings, 18 euros, blue cheese sauce. Didn't really like that, but if you didn't know about these, then didn't come to Ibiza. Now it's the end of the vlog. I'm gone home.